our top 5 horror movies. Bam 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 bam. We're gonna go my top 5 and her top 5
because they are very different,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number 5 for me. You start.
Okay. My number 5 is, I hope I'm saying this right, Vivarium or Vivarium.
I saw that movie with you, but
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay, it's about two people going into a neighborhood, and then when they try to get out, it's impossible, and the houses keep repeating.
Yes.
So I love that movie. At first, I actually didn't like it, but it grew on me over time.
Yeah.
There aren't a lot of movies that handle this sort of subject of like impossible or liminal spaces very well, or at least I haven't found one. I think it's creepy, and yeah, it's my number 5. It's great. Go watch it if you like aliens and spooky spaces that you cannot escape.
Okay, my number 5 is Paranormal Activity, but I don't have a specific one. It's the series basically.
That's kind of cheating.
It's a little cheating, but I don't think the movie works by itself.
I get it.
I think the movie works because, at least for me, it's the backstory that's behind it and the story that continue to goes, and you find out more and more details in each one of the movies.
My number 4 is Barbarian. I liked it. I think they nailed the creepy feeling throughout the whole movie, and I also like how they handled some tough subjects like sexual assault and that sort of stuff. They handled it well. It was enough to creep me the fuck out, but not enough to traumatize me.
For me, number 4 it's Halloween.
Yep.
Not the series here. I think the first movie.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, I changed my boy. It's
a little dusty.
Yes, it's
Ignore
a little
the
dusty because it stays on top of the. I don't even want to open it. It's
it's sealed.
It's sealed. I mean, it's from the last movie that I didn't really enjoy that much, but the soundtrack is great, and I got it as a gift from her. So it's my precious now. I like this movie because Michael Myers, it's there very menacingly, and it's really good as a slasher.
I was gonna say, I think it's a good choice. I think it's a very good slasher. Number 3. Okay, my number 3, I hope it's not controversial. It's Hereditary. And I hope it's not controversial because it's not number 1, because I mean, it's a masterpiece. I think from the acting to the writing, Hereditary is just amazing movie. 10 out of 10. But it's only number 3.
It's also on my list, but not on number 3. So number 3 for me, it's Saw. The first movie. First movie. I like the whole series. Not all of them are good or on the same rate or something.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I like the first one. I enjoyed the setting. It was only one room that the main characters played in. It had some other kills, but I don't know, it's just amazing. Yeah. It's a little creepy. It's body horror.
Yeah, I would say that the first Saw movie is a classic. I would rate it at that. A classic horror. You should watch it.
You should watch it. You should absolutely watch. Number 2.
This is another hard word. I'm sorry. My number 2 is Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Yes.
I know.
It's the space one.
Yes.
I really like the space horror stuff. I think it's interesting. They also have some body horror and some gore in there, and I like they have an exploration aspect in this movie. They are going into the field stuff, and it had a creepy ending. It didn't have a yay happy ending. I love it.
It's funny, I don't remember the ending, but it was a nice movie. Yeah, it was a good movie.
I will remind you.
Yes,
but yeah, it's great. It's my number 2 for sure.
My number 2 is Hereditary.
Nice. Close. It's close. I'm glad we agree on something.
Yes, I don't know, it was a good movie. I think in the last years for me it was harder and harder to get scared of movies, especially horror. I mean
you've seen a lot.
Yes. But Hereditary, it creeped me out. It creeped the fuck out of me.
When she went
yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm not doing it right.
Running from the ceiling towards
everything.
The camera. Everything. It was creepy. The setting, the pacing of the movie kept me interested. It was a long movie, but
the acting was also
yes, on top. And I don't like haunting houses stuff, but this one was. I mean, it wasn't really haunting.
Yeah, it's not the usual haunted house, but
usually, but I like it. I love it.
My number 1 is a movie that you don't like. My number 1 horror movie is Nope.
Oh, okay.
I remember when we watched it, I was looking at the screen oh my god, and you were but I thought I thought it was perfect. I mean, for me, it's amazing. The acting, the writing, this is, I guess, a spoiler, but the actual creature, the monster that was disguised as a UFO, like, I was like, I love it. And the side story about the chimp, I also love that part. I don't know, it's just 10 out of 10. I love the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I didn't vibe with it.
Fair enough.
It wasn't a shit movie. It wasn't.
You were just not.
I didn't vibe with it. Yeah.
I was like glued to the screen, like. Oh.
For me, it didn't feel like a horror. No, it wasn't.
I mean, it did scare me.
Yeah, okay,
You're just too tough, I guess. I don't know. I was scared.
My number one, it's gonna be weird on some fans, but for me, it's Silent Hill.
I knew you're a big fanboy.
First of all, I'm a fan of winter, and the setting with ashes that means the winter basically was
nice.
My heart. I don't know. I watched it as a kid. I remember my mom bought like home cinema stuff. I mean, it was a DVD player with like subwoofer and
we're old, by the way.
Crap around the room that went sound.
I see.
And it was amazing to hear that siren sound.
Oh yeah, that's creepy.
Found all around the room. It creeped the fuck out of me. It was scary. The body horror, the creature that it have, I loved every fucking minute of the movie, and I still do. I don't like the sequel, but the first one. Any honorable mention? Would you like one movie?
I didn't think that far, my guy. Just give me a second. One honorable mention for me, it's The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good movie. Yeah.
We've seen it like twice or 3 times because it's good. It's just the creepy feeling. There's a storm that's also creepy, and I like how they like slowly reveal the witch backstory and stuff. It's great.
Me, I think it's Alien.
The first
one.
Good choice.
I think I've seen it when I was a child in cinema, where my uncle dragged me to see it. I mean, I wanted to see it.
How were you even allowed in?
I was with my uncle. And I think that was some of my first experience with horror movie, and I fell in love with them. So yeah. Tell us your favorite movies. Leave us some comments. Tell us what made you love your first, like the top 1 movie that you have. Tell us a story about it. Why you fell in love with horror, maybe. I don't know. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.